Good. So, hello everybody. Hello tout le monde. I'm JeedUnit, and today I'm presenting Super Adventure Island 2 Run. So I'm ready. We can start this in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, for those who don't know this game, this is basically some kind of Metroidvania platformer with RPG elements, and seriously, it's not really well known, and I seriously think it's a hidden gem of the SNES. So really hope you enjoyed the run. Also, I'll be reading the chat. I don't intend to be like super focused the whole run, full serious mode. I think I want this to be a chill run, and we're here to have fun. So if you have comments, whatever, I'll be reading you. So first thing first, this game has a war map with random encounters, so that's pretty cool. And we're going to the first island. This is Poka Poka Island. So something really interesting in this game, there's 5 symbol blocks. This one is the lightning block, and each level has one, and basically there's a switch in each level where you can turn them on and off. And let's not forget to switch weapon. And so yeah, those blocks are all around the world. And you can, yeah, like I said, you can turn them on and off, and luckily enough, this block, we turn it on and we don't have to turn it off ever again. So here I'm getting a life upgrade for safety, but also because there's a lot of damage boosting in this game, so it's really convenient.
So I'm pretty new to the game. Is that like the level 1? Or you are open to choose which island you choose?
Yeah, this is the first level. Like, it's like I always say, it's pretty it's really shaped like a Metroidvania, but it's still kind of linear. So we don't have the choice to start with this level. Near the end of the game, you have to revisit every level, so there's that. But for the 80%, if you're doing a casual run or 100% run, you really have to move all over the place, but for the 80%, it's pretty linear. So, already getting to our first boss, really easy boss. Text and 10 it is fine. So at the end of each level, we have this little cute cutscene, because basically we're out to save the main character's wife, but unfortunately they both lost their memory, so he doesn't even know it's his wife, but he's still saving her because he's nice.
What a nice guy.
He's really nice. So at the end of the level, we got a stone, which let us open more of the war map. So this gate. Use a stone. Hey Sam, hello, merci. So, next island is not Boa Boa. For some reason, they decided to tease us with this island. But instead, we come here, kill this mini boss. And already get the next stone to open the world map even more. Also, strangely enough, like they are random encounters on the world map, but there's some sort of invisible path where you don't get any encounter. Still don't know why, but as much as possible, I'm trying to follow it. So if you see me take a little detour, it's because of the invisible path. But from here, there are random encounters.
So we skip Boa Boa?
No, we don't skip it. For some reason, it's really the third level. We'll be back there after. We're pretty lucky so far with random encounters. So yeah, random encounters is just it spawn you in the middle of the screen and you have to leave. It's really similar to Zelda 2 actually. I think this game took a lot of inspiration from Zelda 2. So right now we have to pay this guy, so he teaches us the secret of moving rocks. It's a really difficult trick. You have to touch the side of the rock to push it. Glad I paid this guy. So now we can push rocks. Le fire truck. Getting more encounters now. All the RNG, there's nothing we can do about it. But yeah, we needed to be able to push this rock to get the ice bell, and the ice bell let us enter the second world, which is Iya. And yeah, the Boa Boa is the same thing. We need an item to enter it, and we get it after clearing the ice island. Incoming funniest text in the game. The ice giant, come it and break it, open it, the door it. Because the translator had fun. I just hope it's intended. Pretty sure it is. So, starting the second level. First thing, we're doing a damage boost to get here faster and get a fire sword. By the way, the 2 swords we got so far were required. We need the fire sword to open this door. And also, it also let us kill enemies faster, so it's pretty convenient that they are required. Also, please take a moment to enjoy the music. The music in this game is seriously good. Getting an armor? This one is not required, but like I said, there are a few damage boosts, and without the armor, it's really tight. The world record skips it, but let's not do that for the marathon. So the huge block you saw, I need to push it, but first I need to deactivate it. Unfortunately, they send you back all the way down, so you have to climb up again. But I enjoy those backtracking. So, deactivating the blocks unlock this, more HP for more damage boosting, and safety, of course. Oh, what? Now we can push this. And super important, I need to reactivate the blocks before leaving, because like I said, those kind of blocks are all over the place and I need them to be turned down, otherwise there's a backup strat, but it's gonna take a while, so we don't want that. I'll explain why later. Too early to explain. The second bus. Fun fact, the body is not actually solid, there's no hitbox. There we go. More story. By the way, I usually play on the Japanese version, but I thought it would be more interesting for the marathon to play on the English version, just so people can follow a little more, especially since it's not a very well-known game. But yeah, in Japanese those scenes are faster, so that's kinda nice. So, with the rock we just got, we can open up the world map even more. But it only unlocks those two caves. But we need to unlock them. This one, I think it's this one, gives us the sunstone. Sun ring. Let us open finally the volcano island. So we'll be back there right after this. So another cool mechanic in this game, there's magic, and as soon as we get the one, we can use it. We start with one magic bottle and one magic. Each time we get a new magic bottle, we unlock a spell. The first one we get warps us back to the entrance of the level, which is like, I think it's used only once in the run. And I really don't want to use it by accident. That would be really, really bad, so let's not do that. And we want to get at least 4 magic bottles in the run. The fourth magic is the most useful of them all, is the warp magic. And like I said, near the end of the run we have some backtracking to do. And the warp magic let us warp directly in levels. It's really, really nice. It saves a ton of time. So here, let's do some damage boosting. Oops. Oh my god, I totally messed it up. I hope I get a good pattern. Oh, I did. Nice. Because sometimes, if I don't do my damage boosting properly, I don't get a good cycle with the fire. Basically, with that damage boost I just did, I skipped almost half of the level. Little secret room. So we deactivate those blocks. Another secret down there. So another interesting thing. every levels are connected to each other. And this connection is really helpful because of the... Oh, I'll take that, just to be safe. So yeah, those blocks we just deactivated. In the first island, they are blocking the next sword. And while it's not required to get, it saves like close to 10 minutes. It's that insane. So we do the backtracking. Also, earlier I didn't enter this room. Let's do it now. Those healing rooms, we can warp to them with the warping spell I was talking about. Got the high sword. Let's equip it, and at the same time, equip our second magic. First of all, for safety, and secondly, it's used for a trick later. So once again, for safety, but it's also convenient.
So
They're pretty
is
cool.
the ice sword do ice damage or just more damage?
Both.
Both. Is it the same thing for the armor?
Yeah. Well, I know less about the armors. I even skipped one. Actually, there's a nice armor in this level, but it's not really it's really out of the way and it's not really useful. But yeah, I think there's some kind of lemon thing. I know that casually sometimes I switch weapon because some weapons are really not useful. Another healing room for warping later. Oops.
I will take this time to say thank you to our sponsor, Lotto Quebec, and remind the upcoming incentive for Star Fox 64 to choose the mode if we want a Scream mode or the Expert mode. So you still have time to choose, and also Mystical Ninja choose the language. Is it Japanese or English version that we're gonna play? We want the Scream mode!
Scream mode! I don't know what that is, but that sounds fun.
It sounds good to me.
So yeah, I was pushing those blocks, those switches to open this door that was right here. So this is the last area before the boss. Let's do some more damage boosting because we have the HP for it.
That's the secret about the Scream mode. We don't know what it is.
I like that. So this boss, one of the easiest in the game. Also, it takes forever to beat because there's a lot of how to say it, not iframes, but yeah. You have to wait until the end of the cycle before you can hit it again. Yes! Taloche. Eh! Merci. Une taloche. Oh, I'm so close. This is injurious, but I have enough HP. It's okay. So yeah, that was the start of the second cycle. Thankfully, this is the last complete cycle. We're gonna kill it at the beginning of the next one. I was talking about the ice sword. This boss only how to say it, takes full damage from the ice sword. Actually, every other weapon, it's for 5 times less, and basically it takes 2 cycles to beat it with the ice sword. With any other weapon, it's 12 cycles. It takes like 12 minutes instead of 2. So this is why we get the ice sword. And it's pretty funny because like everyone who started this game are like, but why are we getting the ice sword? It's so far away. Because it saves time. It saves a lot of time.
So much violence against my fellow turtles. I do not approve this.
So once again, we're trying to follow the invisible path. We don't get any RNG. Not RNG. Encounter. But yeah, that also reminds me of Zelda 2. Like the yellow road path thing in Zelda 2 that you don't get any encounter. It's like if they programmed that in this game, but for some reason made it invisible. I don't know why. So from here we restart getting encounter, and we got one really early. I'll be doing a death warp at the end of this because it's faster. It saves time. Basically, when you die on the war map, you get warp back at the very first item, the one with the king. And in a level, you get warp back at the beginning of the level. So there will be a couple that warp in the run. Another mini boss gives us the... I don't remember and I didn't see it. It's the leaf thing. It let us open the next world again. So let's take one more damage. And you also get the next weapon, the shovel. We're now the Shovel Knight. It would be very useful the whole run, but it's not used for attacking monster. And now I wanted a quick encounter, didn't get one. Alright. I should have linked early. Basically, all the voice acting is ah. What game was it for? I didn't.
Star
hear.
Fox 64.
Oh my god! Wow. I want to hear that.
It's like Fox McCloud just screaming ah! Everybody won that.
I love it. The next world is the beach world, with the very nice beach music. Fun fact, there's a casino up there. As much as I love the casino, we can't go there for the run, unfortunately. Here the use for the shovel. But we move super slowly with it, and we can't go into the water. So pretty much every time we use it, we have to switch back out of it ASAP. Oops. Also, something else interesting. When you jump into the water, you have, I think, 3 frames to jump again. And if you do, you don't lose your speed, your running speed, so it's pretty fast. Oh, also, this is the maze world. Basically the Death Mountain from Zelda 2 again. Finally, this game is Zelda 2 too. So as you can see down there were star blocks, those that we reactivated in the ice world. Whoops, that was a mistake. Ah. This is pretty tight. I should get it. Nice. Safety healing. Again, we're getting this healing room so we can warp back there later. Oops. So we got our new sword and also a new armor. The Luigi armor. Also very interesting with those springs. They're, how to say it, they keep the memory of how many bounce you did on it. So for some reason you can do 2 bounce, go away, come back, and it will bounce you really high. Those are the jumps that we're talking about. Nice! 4 in a row, that's pretty good. So yeah, also... Come on.
Some good water walking.
Oh yeah! So, removing all the sand, so we can just switch back to this. Because you have to switch to a different weapon so you can push this. And if you only remove 1 row, you have to switch back to the shovel again, so it saves time. Also, another nice thing with the aqua armor, it lets you go faster on water. Pretty useful when you mess up the jumping. J'ai jamais vu un jeu rétro aussi sexy. And alright! C'est vraiment un bon jeu, sérieux. I really love this game. I had this game when I was young. I have the card still, and let's take this for safety. And it's still one of my favorite SNES games to this day. It's really, really fun, seriously. Also earlier we dropped the water, so we can go here. Getting another magic bottle. Only need 1 more for the warp magic. And we also deactivated the block, so we can go here. Also, normally that's all the HP I would get. 2 heart and a half. That's all you need for damage boosting, so that's usually what I get. For the marathon, I'm gonna get 1 more. 2 more half. For safety. Oops. So we can do mistakes like this. Oops, that's too close. Also, picking the shovel reduces your hitbox. But if you're too close to the ceiling, you can't switch weapon. It blocks you. This boss is really fun for the speedrun. Basically, the squids stay out only a limited amount of time, but each time you hit it, it makes it stay longer. Basically, it frees the stay out timer. So normally it takes like 3 or even 4 cycles, but if you're fast enough, you can do it in 1 cycle. Nice. That was pretty good. Or cheesy story. Another thing with those cutscenes, you never really know who's talking because they both have the mouth open and they both talk, but it's kind of confusing. So, opening the last part of the world with the moonstone. And now there's no more fetching on the war map. We go to the next world immediately. You can see it, but I'm still following the invisible path. Another really nice song. This is my favorite level. The speed strats are really nice. Everything is so tight and fit perfectly like this. Hey! Next room, you'll see why we wanted to reactivate the star blocks. We'll be back there real soon. First, let's activate this to get our last magic bottle. Otherwise, the fourth magic bottle is really out of the way and it takes a lot of time to get, so... There's a backup strat if you don't hit the reactivate the star blocks at the end of the ice island, but... better to not forget. Here, door maze. Well, actually, it's not even a door maze, it's just... in my own opinion, it's just bad design. More than half of those doors just warp you back there, and there's 3 doors that lead you to a useful place. There's that HP up that I took. I don't usually take it, like I said, but for marathon safety, let's do it. Also, there's another sword you can get here, but for some reason, you get also another weapon here, which is way more useful, so we skip it also. Oops. Mistake. Forgot that guy was there.
Can we go for some donation?
Yeah, of course, let's go.
So we have DDG with $10 who say c'est ma cote pour la pizza que Marc vient d'acheter. Merci, Marc. And also, we're now at 86% for Tier 5 milestone, the 9 delicious circle of L. Those
Nice.
hot sauce, keep them coming.
Hey, nice.
Et pour tous ceux qui nous suivent en français, on a notre milestone tier 5 qui est maintenant rendu à 86% pour les donations pour la belle sauce piquante. Ensuite, on a aussi nos incentives de Star Fox 64 pour le Scream Mode. Et Mystical Ninja pour choisir la langue en japonais ou en anglais.
There's our new weapon. Yeah, please donate for So earlier when I said that there was a trick to do with the rock recovery magic, it's for this very spot. Just make us invincible so we can not get hit by this guy. Because this boss is pretty hard, so it's kinda easy to get hit. So it's a fast and safe strat. This might be the hardest boss for casuals. Nice. Done very well. So now we cleared the last island. Actually, the last before the final island. From now on, we have to backtrack to every island to get a spell. I don't know why they call it a spell, but they call it a spell. And when you get all of them, you can enter the very last level. And this is also why we get a war magic. Wing magic. So yeah, basically we got the Elven flute, if I remember correctly, and there are some rooms in. There's a room in every levels where you can use it, and it opened up another part of it where we can get the spell. Right here. Oh, a little lag. This room is kind of scary. We take a lot of damage here. As you can see, we're skipping a lot of it too, because those platforms are really slow. So, grabbing the first spell, the moon spell, more damage boosting. Even more damage boosting. This part is actually the main reason I go for an extra heart for the marathon run. It's pretty tight otherwise. Oh, this trick also is really tight. Glad we got it both times. So, using the connection in this stage to go back to, yeah, the ice world, ice island. Because it's right next to this. Pretty convenient. Hallucious timer. So I have way too much HP right now because I'm supposed to die at the end of this, so I'll try to take a few damage.
Too much safety.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think actually I'll remove my armor. Oh, skillfully dodged the damage I wanted. Good. So here we did war because not only it warps us back to the entrance, it refills our magic. It's really convenient, and it's super fast too. So after we go there, so now we did the ice and the desert island. Next one is the beach island. The armor. So earlier we activated the healing room for this. One of my favorite room in the game, incoming. Well, for the speedrun at least. Routing this for the damage boosting was really fun. Because yeah, I routed most of the run back then. Nice. That was smooth. That went perfectly. And I know it's pretty scary for people who, how to say, people not used to see this, but everything is in control. Now warping to the Fire Island, Volcano Island. Yo, le casino est tellement le fun. C'est ça que je disais tantôt. Malheureusement, je peux pas y aller. C'est pas le temps. Oh, I missed it again. Come on. Yeah, the casino is super fun. They do it in the 100% run because you need a ton of money because there's a shop in the game which we don't visit and some of the stuff cost a lot, but a real lot. Like the world record for 100%, I think they spend like at least 30 minutes in the casino and they have insane luck. So here, taking more damage. That's one part of the game that I can't remember what I was doing, so I always improvise and it works. Also, I got an extra magic bottle. When I first routed this game, I went with only 4 bottles, hoping to get a magic bottle drop, and the very first run I didn't get any, and it took forever for me to get one, so pretty much said never again. So I routed another magic bottle, so I don't rely on RNG drop. Because we're getting the last spell, and conveniently enough, the last word is right next to it. So instead of that warping, I'm just gonna warp back. So first of all, switch to this magic. Oui, le meilleur jeu de casino, c'était la course. Là. So we got our last spell, we can now enter the final level. Basically, there were 3 games in the casino. There was the classic slots machine, some kind of roulette, I guess, hard to explain. And there was the race thing, the 4 racer, and you have to choose which one wins. It was pretty cool.
So don't forget, there's still time for the Star Fox and Mystical Ninja incentive. For the Scream mode for Star Fox 64 and choosing the language of Mystical Ninja. Every donation goes to the foundation Les Petits Rois. Their mission is to promote the education and development of children with intellectual disabilities, whether or not they fall on the autism spectrum, through the entirety of their life. We offer tools and support projects dedicated to providing them with a stimulating, adapted environment that facilitate their path toward a life of autonomy and personal growth. Donc, tous les dons vont à la Fondation Les Petits Rois, qui ont pour mission de promouvoir l'éducation et le développement des enfants atteints de déficit intellectuel ou sans troubles liés au spectre de l'autisme. Désolé, le changement de langue joue avec moi un peu. Durant toutes les étapes de leur vie, elle offre des outils et soutient des projets voués à leur offrir un environnement stimulant et adapté pour faciliter leur cheminement vers l'autonomie et contribuer à leur épanouissement. Donc, donnez généreusement pour cette bonne cause.
Whoa, that refill. That's gonna save time. That's pretty cool. Waiting this for later. So we're now at the boss of the island, but it's not the final boss yet. Also, by far, the hardest boss to do in the speedrun. Basically took me hours to get good at it, and I can't get consistent. Oh, that was pretty good. I can get around 15 hits per cycle, but I got like 5 on my first. I think the boss has 24 HP, around 25 at least. So I should be able to get 3 cycles, which would be pretty nice. Ah, too bad. Come on. Yeah, nice. That was not too bad. So now the final cutscene, for some reason, is the only cutscene in the game which we can't speed up, and it takes forever. So if you guys want to take a pee break, it's the time.
Une belle poire.
Eh oui. C'est correct, elle arrête pas de dire que je suis gros. Il y a une des côtés, il m'a dit genre, hey, me semble que t'as pris du poids depuis la dernière fois. Come on.
Mais elle demande toujours de l'aide.
C'est ça. Les surnoms sont hilarants. More text, but at least we can speed this up. Take it from me. I read it in The Inquirer. It's so random. But now we can go to the final boss. Final boss, which is totally free, one of the easiest fights in the game. That said, I think every serious runner of this game lost a run to this guy, at least one. And I did. Also, best animation in the game. But yeah, seriously, the boss is super easy. When you know the pattern, it's almost impossible to lose. That shot that simply doesn't hit us. Don't even have to crouch or anything. For some reason, it seems like this guy has iframes, but he doesn't. So you can spam hit it. So, first phase done. It's not even my final form. Also, also the time will be on the last hit. I'll call it when I'll be close. We're in space now, because why not? What? So, time is coming up real soon. This is the last phase. A few more hits, and time! Nice!
GG!
It's pretty good for the American version. So yeah, that was Super Adventure Island 2. Hope you enjoyed. Really recommend this game, seriously. It's super fun to run, but even to play casually, this is a really good game, seriously. It's a beautiful game too. Great music, everything. Seriously, try it. Give it a try.
Big GG at JeedUnit. Thank you for the amazing run of Super Adventure Island 2. Coming up next, we got Lucas with 100% normal game Metroid Dread with G-Virus as your host, and you have Seraph on the commentary. Donc, un gros merci à JeedUnit, merci à tout le monde. La prochaine rod, Metroid Dread, 100% normal game de Lucas avec G-Virus comme host et en commentaire avec Seraph. Donc, un gros merci à tout le monde et à nos runners. Et on vous revient dans quelques instants avec Metroid Dread. Restez avec nous.